Cultural Settlements Aztecs in Forge of Empires, Part 1. After the Vikings, Feudal Japan and ancient Egypt, the Aztecs are the fourth cultural settlements in Forge of Empires. While the other cultural settlements are unlocked by research in the technology tree from the end of the Iron Age onwards, the Aztecs can only be enabled in the Colonial Age after researching the technology colonies. This is because Columbus discovered Central America in the Colonial Age. As already known from the other settlements, some huts are to be built first. Among the Aztecs, these are the Macehualtin huts, named after the largest population of the Aztecs. As you can see, I'm stingy with paths, because they are very expensive. So, with the start of building the 3 huts, the first quest is already fulfilled. Next, 5 honoring sculptures are required. Since these can be moved at any time for free, it doesn't matter where they are built. Nevertheless, it makes sense to use the gaps for this. Thus, the second task is also quickly accomplished. The third partial goal is then the establishment of a vegetable garden. The construction site already fulfills the task. After that, we should either reach 55 diplomacy or collect 10 vegetables. The vegetables would take 8 hours, so it is faster to build some more sculptures. We have enough space. The fourth quest then wants us to build 2 simple shrines. But these have to be unlocked in the level pyramid first. This requires 15 vegetables, which a single vegetable farm would only deliver in 12 hours. So it is obvious to build a second vegetable farm. This requires additional houses first. For this purpose, existing houses can be moved even if they then no longer pay taxes due to the lack of road connections. But roads cost space and a lot of cacao beans, the common means of payment used by the Aztecs. The settlement area, which initially had 6 elements, is largely used now. The production of vegetables also requires cacao beans, which obviously pay for the necessary seeds. After deducting the 2 times 1,000 beans, the initial stock of 5,000 cacao beans has already shrunk considerably. After 4 hours, 10 vegetables can be harvested, and with the commissioning of the next planting season on the vegetable farms, the stock of cacao beans is almost exhausted. We are virtually broke. Cacao beans are extremely scarce at the beginning. After 24 hours in the game, the level pyramid will contribute 600 cacao beans. That will help then. After another 4 hours, we have 20 vegetables and can use 15 to unlock the technology shrines in the level pyramid. We tear down a vegetable farm and build 2 shrines. These 2 shrines then fulfill the 4th quest. As far as a stock of cacao beans allows, we will, of course, continue to produce vegetables on the one farm. The resulting interruption in production should be as short as possible. The houses already supply cacao beans. Don't spend too many of them for roads. The production of vegetables is more important than a road connection for houses. Only the new shrines should definitely be connected to roads, because from now on they will supply a lot of cacao beans to end the shortage. After the next vegetable harvest, we will have the 10 vegetables for which a first extension of the settlement area can be purchased. Even if no quest task requires this, I recommend to use the space thus gained for another hut and 2 more shrines. With 4 shrines, we produce enough cacao beans to ensure uninterrupted production from now on. As soon as we have another 15 vegetables from further productions, we will buy a second expansion. This will allow for even more huts and even more shrines. This is not the fastest way to reach our goal, but the most relaxed one, which from now on will also allow long productions. So you don't have to be on time as often to start something new in the settlement. Now we need 30 more vegetables to unlock the next technology, the Queztal Aviary. We achieve this a bit later than players who initially only bought a single land expansion, but we have a time buffer and comfort is also worth something. With the new technology, we are tearing down the vegetable farm and building an aviary. The poor birds are made into headdresses, and this is then the second producible good of the Aztecs. By completing the quest, we now have access to a market in a nearby courtyard. And this building is very interesting. This will be the topic of the second episode of this small Aztec series.